I want you to do something quickly for me right now. Take a piece of paper and write down all of the important unmade decisions that you have ever made. All of the unmade decisions, like maybe the business that you didn't start, that girl that you didn't ask out, like stuff like that, like important stuff in a way. I want you to write all of them down. I did this. And there's a fucking lot. Think about why you didn't do them. Take a look at this list. What's the common factor between all of them? Why didn't I ask out that girl? Why didn't I start that business? Why didn't I work out that day? The common factor is I'm a pussy. I was a pussy that day. That's all it is. That day that we didn't ask out that girl or do whatever it is, we were just bitches. A lot of us have moments like these. The problem is, these moments in our lives are way too common now. They're way too common. We've gotten used to being indecisive. We have to make shit happen. But we were never taught how to do that. We were never taught how to make shit happen, when to make shit happen. And so when we come across an important decision, like, oh, should I ask out this girl? We don't know. We don't know if we should because we just start to panic. We were never taught what to do if we wanted to do something like that. So what do you do if you want to do something like that? Quick advice. There's one thing that I can tell you for all of these. Take a deep breath. A deep breath. Take a deep breath, count to 3, and at 3 just say, I'll do it. Why the deep breath? One, that it just gets the oxygen flowing inside your brain, the blood flowing inside your brain. That way, it allows us to think more clearly. We're more likely to do something risky or something like we'd ask out with a girl. We're more likely to do that if we have deep breaths. She's going to be more attracted to the guy that has deep breaths, the one that's more comfortable, than the one that's breathing shallow, breathing quickly like a little bitch. And then combine that with counting to 3 and then make a decision yes or no at 3. That just gives a sense of urgency. You can do this for a lot of things. It's like you see that girl on the side of the street and take a deep breath. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to approach her. You just have to tell yourself, I'm going to approach her. That way, just it's like the first step. The first step is always the hardest in anything. The first step is always the hardest in YouTube video. Oh, you're going to have these thoughts saying, oh, I'm not good enough. Maybe I can't speak to the camera. Maybe with a business, you'll say, oh, I don't know how to make a business. I'm not good enough. It's going to fail. Maybe you won't though. The first step is always the hardest because you just have to start with everything. Yeah, I want this to deliver some quick advice on how to get over that little anxiety that you feel before making a decision.